Greetings, adventurers! This is Kazu of the Wormforge, and today we're going to be covering a mod showcase for the Ancient Mega Pack plus REL random loot alongside Trials of Tav for pure randomness runs to make Baldur's Gate 3 feel like a true roguelike. And the Ancient Mega Pack, if you guys are not familiar with this mod, it is going to add in a massive variety of new items and gear, a total of 800 plus different items to modify the way that your characters are going to progress, because it also includes a random loot generator that makes it so that the usual vendors, quest rewards, and drops you get throughout the game are completely randomized. They are no longer the same predictable items that you can keep getting playthrough after playthrough. You're going to have to adapt your builds. You're going to get different types of items that might get you to try out new and different playstyles. And I really think this mod is pretty well put together. There is definitely, some things for localization that make it feel like a mod rather than in addition to the game, but the sheer amount of content added to this game is surprisingly decently well balanced. There's definitely some outliers here and there, and some things that are a little bit on the stronger side, and some things that are a little bit on the weaker side, but overall, I really think this is going to be a fantastic mod to try out if you're someone who just wants to mix things up for Baldur's Gate 3. So we're going to be covering some of the items that you can get from the Ancient Mega Pack as we go through a Trials of Tav reloaded run. And if you're not familiar with Trials of Tav, we'll explain it as we go, but I think we should just jump right into it so that you guys can see just how awesome this mod is. It also adds an Arcanizer, basically a forge that lets you recycle magical items if you don't want to use them, or if you think they're too weak or just not going to work with your builds. And so you can use those to reroll and get more items so that you can just keep trying all the limitless possibilities that are going to be accessible from this mod. If you guys want to see more Baldur's Gate 3 content like this, please like and subscribe. Actually, leave a comment down below if you have a favorite mod that you think I should cover, or if you have any suggestions for mods that you guys would like to see and check out, because I'll tell you what, the modding scene for Baldur's Gate 3 is going to keep this game alive for years and years after the final patch has already been released, and there's still plenty to look forward to. So let's jump straight into the video. Alright, so as you can see here, we have just loaded into Trials of Tav. Because we just started out a new character and entered Trials of Tav, it does auto-complete some quests for us, so we do get some free gear, which is nice, and we're going to need it because we're playing on honor mode difficulty. But for those of you who are unfamiliar with Trials of Tav, this mod is going to make it basically turn Baldur's Gate 3 into a pure combat-based roguelike mod, where we are going to be running through, fighting random groups of enemies on random maps, and we're going to get random rewards. It does have an element of randomness already, but adding on the Ancient collection is going to increase that spawn pool to just be insane, where we're not going to see anywhere near the same types of items and gear. I mean, occasionally we will, but a lot of the items and gear we're going to see are going to be new, they're going to be different, and they are going to very drastically change our playstyle, while also most of the time not being too overpowered. A lot of the items that you get from this mod, they have drawbacks, and so even if you get increase to damage, you're likely going to have to take more damage, or you're going to get some other debuff, and I think it's actually pretty decently balanced. Now, we are going to just configure our settings here real fast. We do have the option to play on challenge mode, hell mode, and lone wolf mode, which will change the enemy spawn rates. I think we'll set up 3 NPCs, or 2 other characters, along with the wizard that I've made. Her name's Mika, and she is going to be a very badass blade singer in a bit. But I want to try a blade singer without good itemization. We do get shadow blades, so we're not dependent on a good weapon, but we're not going to have very good armor, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we can configure all of the settings here. If you want to make it really hard, I do recommend trying challenge or hell mode, but it is brutal. Since we're playing a wizard that is going to have weak early game, probably not going to want to do challenge or hell mode on honor mode. And then, of course, we can configure auto pickups for loots. We can blacklist mods that we don't want to get gear from. And we can automatically recruit companions if we want to have companions in our party. I might just auto-recruit Nithara. I don't know if she comes in at a certain level, though. Let's try that.
You wish to consult me?
shit, we need to pick a piece of gear. We have Mass of the Shapeshifter, Ring of Regeneration. Ooh, my goodness, that's good. Or the Sparks Wall. Wow. I think Ring of Regeneration is going to be clutch.
Good.
Sweet. And then this is just by default, so whenever you get off the Nautiloid, then you will immediately get 4 rewards that you can pick from out of a bunch of uncommon items. So again, this is going to help us out because we're playing on honor mode difficulty. I'll tell you what, it's not going to be easy. We could do challenge mode, but I mean, it's going to be brutal, I think. I think it might be too difficult if we go on challenge mode. We'll do level 1 first, and then I think once we level up, we might try challenge mode. So we've got already you can see we have a new item, Ring of Master Wang. This is probably a monk item. You gain proficiency with simple weapons and no knowledge of compelled duel. Interesting. So I guess you can cast compelled duel. Attack +1. That's pretty good. Hand crossbow that does +1d4 for poison damage. Awesome. Short bow of war. Extra 1d4 damage on humanoids, and its effectiveness increases every 2 levels. That could be really strong. That's skills. Boots of elemental momentum. So whenever the wearer deals acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage, they gain momentum for 2 turns. That's nice. Invisible dagger. Whenever you deal damage with this dagger, you become invisible for 2 turns, but only triggers once per combat. Pretty good. Goblin Bane dagger. Pyro quickness hat. Oh my god. That could be so good. Oh, that could be so good if we went Sorcerer. I might have a Sorcerer if I take this item. Master Cloak of the Huntsman. Jagged Spear. Be Verdant to Regrowth Armor. Spending a charge of natural recovery. 60% chance to immediately recover it. That's actually pretty good if we are a Land Druid, but we're not going to play that. +1 to spell save DC. We're definitely taking that. Dealing thunder damage in combat with a spell or cantrip, you gain a 1 out of 5 charges of Essence of Vibration. That could be great if we're doing Boom and Blade, which I think we're going to be doing. Pale Oak. We have Unseen Menace. It's only an uncommon for whatever reason. I thought this item was rare. Pretty cool item. Pretty much advantage on all attacks with this weapon. I might take that. Dealing thunder damage to a non-large creature in combat with any means, you push it back for 3 meters. This is really good. Just having a weapon that does thunder damage is going to really scale with reverberation items, but we don't know if we're going to get any reverberation items. When dealing damage to you with a melee weapon, attackers take 1d6 thunder damage. These two synergize nicely if we get any reverberation items. That's pretty good. Wow, a lot of these items, they're pretty high impact. They're not insane, but I would definitely say some of these items should be rare instead of uncommon. All foes covered in acid within 3 minutes are vulnerable to acid damage. Oh my god. That could also be really good, depending on the build. Damn, I'm kind of undecided here, but since we have the Vibro Gloves, I think we take the Master Cloak of Thunder. Ooh, we get more rewards. Wizard's Barrier. Ooh. That's nice. Good for Cleric or Druid. Blade of Creation. Wow. Astrum Arcanum. Oh, so this we can use to reroll things. So the mod has basically an Arcanizer that is going to make it so that we can put in magical items and it'll turn them into dust that we can then use to craft new random magical items. Damn, I think we go with Wizard's Barrier. Alright, that's all our gear. Our starting gear, pretty good. Ugh. We're probably going to outfit our characters with some cosmetics that I have. Make them cool. And then, yeah, we're going to jump back into it. Alright, so we are back. We have our dangerous trio here. We've got Mika, who is going to be our high elf wizard. She is going to hopefully eventually become a blade singer. We've got Master's Cloak of Thunder. We've got these Vibro Gloves, which they're going to be really good with Booming Blade once we get a dex-based weapon that we can use it with. She has Ring of Regeneration because she's a squishy wizard, and Sunwalker's Gift. Most of these items we got from the Ancient Collection, the Ancient Mega Collection, and random loot And we have Minthara, which I guess the Ancient Collection mod has changed Spider Silk armor so that it's a little bit better now. Well, it actually doesn't work. Before, this armor used to give you advantage on Constitution saving throws. It still does do that, but now we get a +1 to our dex if we are a drow, which is really, really nice. Not very useful for our character here, but it is very good to have. I might respec her into something dex-based just because of this armor. Then, of course, we have Karlach. She doesn't have any magical equipment. She's just good old-fashioned Karlach. She's going to be a barbarian. I forgot to mention, but Minthara is going to be a paladin. We did give her Wizard's Barrier, which might actually be useful in a paladin. But yeah, we're going to send these three off into war through Trials of Tav, and we're going to pick the bias to be balanced. So it should be a mixture of low-tier and high-tier mobs. But our rogue score is 0, so it should be pretty easy, hopefully, this first fight. We are super squishy. Our wizard has 8 HP, and we're probably going to be taking on a full-on fight, so, you know, I'm just going to hope for the best. We're going to cast Mage Armor here. That's one of our 2 first-level spell slots. Our AC is 16. Not bad, honestly. And we do have the shield spell as a backup, so I think we'll be fine. So let's go ahead and start. Ooh, we are in the Ebon Lake Grotto, and I have no clue what to expect. I think I'm going to take the high ground. There are haste spores here, I think. Yep. We want to haste it. Awesome. Take the high ground, cast Lightworm. Prepare for imminent danger. Let's see, should we Soulbrand? Can we do this every turn? I think we're going to Soulbrand Karlach. Enter Rage. And then we're going to Soulbrand Karlach. Enemy Marauder spawned. Okay. Level 3. A little bit high level there, not gonna lie. Can I hit him from where I am? I sure can. We're gonna hit him with a good old-fashioned Frost Beam. We're gonna miss because fuck me. Are we still hasted? Nope. Okay, now we're hasted. Can we get to him though? I don't really want to waste the movement to get up to this guy. I think I'm just gonna let him come to me. This lasts for 1 turn? No, it lasts for 3 turns. Yeah, we can just Soulbrand and wait. Let him come to us. Oh wow, that actually used the Soulbranding. That's pretty good. We get some damage down on him. Doesn't seem like there's anybody else here, so this should be pretty free. We don't have range on this character, apparently. Wow, he is throwing a javelin, really. We got him. Easy peasy. Whew, and that gave us a level up. Alright, yeah, we actually could... Maybe we could have done challenge mode. I think we got a little bit lucky because we got the haste spores there. Could have got a worse spawn. But yeah, that went pretty damn well. And oh, we got the Dagger of Stormwind that I was looking at. We can dual wield that. A Giant's Club. When dealing damage with this weapon, you deal an additional 1d12 bludgeoning damage. When you deal damage with this weapon to a foe, you have a 3% chance to restore a rage charge. Whoa, that's crazy good for Karlach. That's kind of insane, actually. Oh, and it looks really cool too. Wow. It's like a glowing bonk stick. Awesome. I'm a big fan of how this weapon looks. And yeah, it's gonna deal an additional 1d12 damage to full HP targets. Is kind of nutty. Kind of like the short sword of First Blood. But yeah, let's... We got a rogue score of 5. We can get some unlocks here when we have more currency. Currently, we can't get anything, but I probably am going to get some tadpole powers, and I'm probably going to save up for some other stuff too. You can get some really powerful buffs. You can get straight up EXP, you can get random loot. Of course, you can get some of the illithid powers and abilities. You can get certain unlocks that allow you to have a summon, a powerful ally. But there's also some really good buffs. There is, let's see, where is it? Bloody Inheritance. You can cast Stunning Gaze, and your critical attacks are reduced. The roll you need to crit is reduced by 2. That is fucking insane. Absolutely nutty. We can get Permanent Bless, Permanent Freedom of Movement. Like, these are super huge, so. But we can't get these until way later. So I'm going to go through a few of these and show you guys some of the drops we get. That'll be our prep. We've got an Entombed Scribe that is very, very far away from us. So goddamn far away from this. Oh my gosh. I forgot to cast Long Strider on everyone. I'm kind of trolling. Kind of think we just hold off for now. Just let him come to us.
Unleash me.
See if he gets webbed. Yep, dashing. Wow, did not get very far.
Best be on my way.
Is this it? This is we guess? Oh, why is the spiderweb invincible? Interesting.
Incoming. Let me strike. Taking up position.
Fog Cloud, that's fine. I think he's dead here. We hit this. Yep. Wow, that was stupidly easy. Okay. Ooh, a Tunic of Thunderous Might. Can we pick these up? Nah. We got ourselves a bow. While obscured in shadow, the weapon has +1 defense bonus to their attack. That's awesome, and it's +2 bow. We'll definitely take that. Tunic of Thunderous Might. Cool. Very cool. It looks like the Barbarian outfit. Wasn't expecting that. But awesome. Alright. Oh, I can't wear it. Damn. Where is my outfit? Oh, crap. Where... Oh, uh-oh. I'm gonna have to edit this part out. My armor. Here it is. Alright, so that was a bit too easy. We are... Let's see. Alright, so that was a bit too easy. We are going to be playing on challenge mode, and we're going to see how much harder it is. I can guarantee you it is definitely going to be harder. Oops. I want to bias. We did get a nifty bow, least expected, +1d4 to our ranged weapon attacks if we're obscured. And it's a +2 bow, so that's super big. And then the Tunic of Thunderous Might. Taking a critical hit, we deal 1d8 thunder damage in return and can prone an attacker. We're going to give that to Karlach. He's very likely to get hit in melee. And it looks like Barbarian armor, so that's perfect.
Looking ahead.
All right. And then we're off to another battle. We already used our bonus action there.
For combat.
So we'll rage next turn. Goblin Brawler, level 1.
This is gonna
Should be a
feel
quick kill.
good. Count on me.
We want to rage. Yeah, fuck it, we'll rage. Ooh, annihilated. All right, maybe it was a little overkill.
Let me strike.
Maybe that was a little overkill.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
We're gonna cast it ourselves. Try to be somewhere better. Put our party up a little bit. Who's that? Oh, very far away. A crawling claw. Super not a threat.
Ready for battle.
Heating up.
I think we just wait for a little bit. Oh, I need to deal damage though.
Covered.
Want to keep our rage. Okay, perfect. Perfect clear? Okay, well that was stupidly easy. Oh, we did get some other stuff. Ooh, the Aegis of the Night Healer. By healing with a paladin spell in combat, regain lay on hands charge. That's awesome. Whoa, that actually can turn Minthara into a healer.
Never mind.
I love that. It also looks amazing. Yeah, that's a beautiful shield. So big improvement over our wooden piece of shit.
Still alive.
Awesome. Scroll of Loads of Invuln is crazy. I don't know how we got this early. This is goated. That's our fallback if we ever get into danger. Whenever the wearer deals damage with a ranged spell attack, inflict 2 turns of reparation on the target. That's fantastic. Yeah, that's great. We'll equip that. And then Everburn Blade, we will give to Karlach to hold on to. Once we get level 6, we could use this weapon. But I kind of like this Giant's Club for now. This is really good. This is really, really good, this weapon.
Still
Yeah,
breathing.
man. My characters feel quite strong so far. Quite fucking strong. Let's see if we can spend our currency on anything good. We got 87. Probably going to spend some on unlocking Tadpole Power. Or Mika. And then we want to unlock Favored Beginnings. Super huge. I think Favored Beginnings would be good on all characters, actually. And then Luck of the Far Realms, obviously, is great to have. Call the Weak is also great to have.
These
Right.
boots have seen everything.
We're gonna give him a little greeting. Whoa, they might spawn above too. Holy shit, there's so many. There's gonna be so many spawns. I kind of want to run back in.
Your command.
I'm gonna absolute branding her. Just come back in.
Steel
We want to take
yourself.
cover in this house.
A wise move.
This
Another
might be
fight.
some serious shit.
Let's go. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Now this is my happy place.
Oh, that's a lot of enemies. That is so many enemies. Whoa. I think we're good. They have to choke point through here. Who the hell is this? Oh, there's a fucking harpy. Oh, the harpy might cook me if she does song and it goes through the wall. I might actually get screwed here. Ooh, lost the bonus action. Not good. Not good at all. Ooh, that's not good. Okay. I think we should Blade Song in this fight. I'm a little bit worried. A little bit worried. We're gonna Blade Song. Ooh, well, fortunately a crit will still be a crit. Regardless of our AC. Our AC is 18 with Blade Song, which is actually decent. Please don't sing. Please don't sing. Oh, I'm so cooked. can't do anything about the luring song. I'm just gonna have to take it. Yep, and we got lured. Alright, we're just fucking screwed. This is so bullshit, dude. Harpies are the worst. They're so bad. And she's in such a fucking hard spot for me to hit her. I guess I could magic missile. Oh my gosh! I got crit twice. Twice! My AC's 18. It's not even that low. Oh, I just got crit 3. Oh. No, I'm screwed. I'm screwed. The lured song is too strong. I don't know what the DC is, but it's fucking super high, I bet. What is the fucking DC? Or a crit? DC? No. No, that's the crit against me. Failed the saving throw against the bite. I don't even know what the bite does. Okay, we resisted the song, so we're chilling for a little bit, but we are just in really, really bad condition now. Oh my god, this is so bad.
Ooh,
So fucking bad.
fun. Got it.
Yes.
Block the doorway. Should we just lay on hands ourselves for 12 HP here? I think that's a safe play. Oh! No, I didn't even have time. I didn't know it was gonna be a fucking harpy. I might have had time. Protection, I should have cast Protection from Good and Evil last turn. That would have been the right play. Damn. Hindsight's a bitch. We could try to just kill this dude outright. Like, try to kill and run? I'm gonna get chased either way. I think we heal. I doubt we get crit again. Fly up, yep. Fortunate. Unfortunate. That's really bad. Couldn't do anything about this enemy, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. We're surviving. We're surviving. We are gonna have to smack the shit out of this dude. We're gonna have to play really smart here. Those guys are going around, so I think we just keep the fighting into the house. I gotta kill this guy because he's got 3 attacks. Okay. Man, I'm gonna keep missing, it seems. We're gonna drink a potion. Space for our barbarian. Oh, this guy's Aura of Murder? No. No way, bro. What the fuck? Wow, this is looking bad. Maybe I could shove this guy off the cliff. Too heavy to throw. Damn. Damn. Alright, well, we're gonna have to fucking... He's a tiefling, so fortunately we can't do this on him. Gosh, I don't want to take an AOP, do I? Oh wait, let's... Yeah, we have to rage. Just to be safe. Now... Passive smash. Passive smash this guy. Ooh, beautiful damage. And then we just go here.
On your command.
I think that's good. We gotta kill this bat. We gotta just kill enemies. Invalid target. Nah, come on. Oh, I'm invalid because I already have it on me. Should I do anything with my bonus action? No, we just hit here. Oh, this bat's AC must be crazy high. It must be insanely high. 13, it's really not that high. Fucking, I missed this bat like 3 times. Alright. Gotta survive. Nice. Nice. Huge opportunity attack, but we're gonna get blasted here. Okay. Could have been worse. That was good.
This is not how
Yeah, I gotta stop getting crit, man. I really gotta stop getting crit. I've been crit so many times this fight, I'm not really sure what to do about it.
Light on my feet.
Hopefully I can set this guy on. I keep missing. I keep missing. I'm missing 65% chance to hit. It's not that bad. Man, this ain't looking good. This ain't looking good at all. Oh my gosh. Is this looking bad? That did a lot of damage. I think we actually have to kill this dude. Okay.
Unleash me.
Okay, melee. Okay, if we miss this attack on this giant bat, I think we give up. Oh, and that one! Woo! Woo! Oh boy. I'm just gonna let her go down. It's meant to be. Shield. Perfect. Wasted all of its attacks. I didn't. Oh, I did. Yeah, because I used my reaction. Fair. Fair enough. Ah. God help me, dude. God fucking help me. I see. Thank the Lord.
Need to find a way forward.
Oh, you're kidding me.
Die for this
Okay, okay.
creature.
We got lured, but we got hit, so that broke us out of it. Okay. It, man. It, man. He got a hit in? This is really unholy. Harpy actually screwed me so hard. Oh, I'm lured. Oh my god. The Harpy is screwing me so hard. Jesus. No, dude.
Need some oil over here.
Okay. How am I still lured? Ah, GG. GG, this is so GG. There's no way I come out of this alive. Fuck. The luring is just too insanely strong at this level. And man. The fact that it's through the wall. What's going on here? I mean, if... Okay, we're not lured. We have chance. We have chance. We gotta hit this. We have to hit this. Don't miss. Okay, perfect. This guy's dead no matter what, I think. But we just... Okay, whatever. That's fine. I probably should have popped the potion, but whatever. I'm tilted. He should be dead from Booming Blade unless I get really unlucky. And then these guys have to dash. That's good. That's great. Oh, my rage ended. That's bullshit. Kill this guy. Okay. And then
Sometimes the only way out is through.
let's split our potions up. We'll just send it to Karlach. Fuck it.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Okay, plus 7 HP is nice. That's nice. Oh, that hurt. Whew. Boy, that hurt.
Soldier,
Ah,
I
of
need your
course.
help.
Of course. That did so much damage. 2d6 poison damage on that bite. Holy cow, that's crazy. 3d6 plus 3 damage. Okay. We resisted the song. Hopefully we can kill her with this. 1 damage? 1 fucking damage. You're kidding me. You're kidding me. You're fucking kidding me, bro. I'm so cooked. Oh, and I missed! I fucking missed! What the fuck is this game, man? How many times have I missed in this fight? What? What? Where's he going? Trying to execute my down player? Yeah, wow, really? Interesting. Killed himself. Please miss. Oh my god, I'm at 1 HP. Please miss, please miss, please miss. We have a chance. We have a chance. Maybe. We're gonna magic missile, because fuck this shit. I'm not taking any chances here. Okay. And then I think we just Blade Song Climax to deal damage and heal. I think. Not really that much damage, to be honest. I think we just drink a potion.
Oh no.
Nothing important is ever easy.
9. Okay. Yeah, good chance. Oh, they're both dead. That's fine. Oh. I have missed every single booming blade. And I'm so numb, so I can't bonus action or react. Okay. I'm cooked. I need bro to miss. I need bro to miss. Okay, good. Okay. We have a chance. We have a chance. Okay. Okay. 1 fucking damage. Whatever. You just stay in melee. That hurt, but that's okay. Okay so far. Nope, that's bad. That's really bad, man. This is obnoxious as hell. It's like, the amount of times I miss my booming play in this game is crazy. It is truly, truly crazy.
My feet can carry me.
My Blade Song end? Holy shit, it ended. Fuck, I don't have a way to get up there now. Maybe I should have gone the other way. I think we played this. Okay, and then we're gonna knock her off the ledge. Beautiful. Oh, she's flying, so she takes no damage. Well, that's fucking shit. Forgot about that. I made my own life a little bit harder, actually. Whatever. There we go. Awesome. Fly up here. Fight me. Fight me, you motherfucker. Yeah, here we go. Now we're getting a real fight. Ow. That hurt. But it's fine. Oh, that's huge damage. Whoa! I do 19 damage there. 15. Oh, because I proc Sonic Strike. Awesome. Alright, well, that was a brutal, brutal fight. Mainly because of the Harpy. I made that so much more difficult than that had to be. We got our challenge. Proper challenge. Tell me that's a returning pike. Please tell me that's a returning pike. No, it's winner's verdict. I don't know what that is, but I'll take it. Oh, we got a rune powder vial. That's huge. Big damage. Winner's verdict. Creatures that take a critical hit receive a Mark of Frost. And Mark of Frost deals an additional 1d10 cold damage when damaged by any means. Woo! That's huge. That's kind of busted. That's insanely strong. This... Whoa, we can conjure a water elemental. I will take that gladly. Cool pattern on the robes. Springstep boots. Pretty good. Give that to Karlach. Flesh melter cloak. Definitely give that to Karlach. Give all these things to Karlach.
Who's next?
And actually, let's level up.
A long road ahead.
Big level up here. Alright, and we are back. We are now at level 10 for our party. Our wizard, unfortunately, they have very pitiful health. But the rest of our party members are going to be quite strong and very much impactful. Well, actually, all of our party members are going to be very strong here. And we have a variety of equipment, some of which is from base BG3, but a lot of which is actually going to be from the Ancient Mega Collection. And so I do want to showcase some of the items that you can get from this mod, so you know, at least have some vague idea of what to expect, because there are some really sweet things. We have the Rakshasas wind-cutting fans. Rakshasas are basically a very high-tier enemy that have minor spell immunity. They can shapeshift. They usually have the true form of like an animal, a tigerkin, whatever you want, but they're very powerful spellcasters and demons. But yeah, so this blade, it deals an additional 2d4, or it has a plus 2d4 to the attack rolls if you dash. That's not very useful, but it's a plus 3 weapon, which is kind of ridiculous because it's only very rare. And it has plus 2 to dex, up to a max of 23. So just by equipping this weapon in our offhand, we maxed out our dex to 20 on this character, which is fucking awesome because that's going to be helping out our Shadow Blade quite a lot. Oh, and I forgot to actually upcast my Shadow Blade to 5th level. Let's do that. So now we're actually dealing 48 plus 4 damage on an attack. 48 plus 5 damage on an attack. That's huge, huge damage. We also have the Ogma's Insight, the Infinite Library. This is a legendary necklace that I got, which makes it so that foes within 8 meters of you must succeed a Wisdom saving throw, DC 9, which is very low, or they become hypnotized for 5 turns. You automatically crit on enemies who are hypnotized. Now this is busted because I'm a wizard, so I can just learn the spell Hypnotic Pattern, and I can hypnotize enemies with a spell save DC of 16, which isn't insane, granted, but it is really good. And actually, we're going to see, how much do I need to get a +1? I need 100. I got to save up a little bit more, but I'm going to get that +1 to my intelligence so that we can get that to 18, and then we can increase our spell save DC even further. But this is I think this is a passive thing where enemies are just going to have to make that wisdom save. And if they fail it, they get hypnotized. So pretty strong thing. Just by itself, being able to crit enemies who are hypnotized, that is very powerful. We'll see how good that is. We also have a ring called the Ring of Raging Fire, which makes it so that leveled spells force enemies to make a Constitution saving throw DC 15 or receive Internal Burning for 4 turns. And Internal Burning is going to deal 3d12 fire damage at the start of their turn. Oh, no. They leave pools of fire and they start to burn. If the creature dies before it ends, then they explode, dealing 3d12 fire damage to surrounding creatures. So that might be a little bit tricky to use. I do want to test this out. It might be a little bit tricky to use because I might end up blowing myself up. And that's going to hurt quite a bit. But that seems pretty neat. Got Dark Justiciar gauntlets. We got the Moon Devotion robe for advantage at con saves. We have this Hummingbird cloak, which just gives us +1 AC. Still the Diadem of Arcane Synergy.
Making me sweat.
And then for Karlach, what I really want to show you guys is another one of the legendary weapons we got. This is going to be replacing our fucking busted ass Primordial Rage. I mean, this weapon is busted because of the bonus damage, but it does only apply on the first hit. So later on in the run, I was getting a lot less value out of this buff because enemies just, you know, they would take that first hit and it would hurt a lot, but afterwards, you know, I'm not really getting all that much besides just having a +3 weapon, which is still really nice. But I have gotten something even cooler. Heaven's Crimson Judgment, the Seraph's Eternal Wound. This sounds like an artifact. And we get +1 d12 damage when we crit on this weapon. And even better yet, Bloody Verdict, when we attack a bleeding foe, when we deal damage to a bleeding foe, our next attack will be an automatic critical hit. This can trigger no more than once per turn, but once per turn is pretty goddamn good. An automatic critical hit once per turn, attacking bleeding enemies, that's really good. It was so good that I respect my character to a Tigerheart Barbarian, which if you don't know, has the ability when they're raging to use Tiger's Bloodlust to force enemies to bleed. So pretty much every single time we're attacking and dealing damage, it should be on a bleeding enemy. And hopefully that means that we're going to be proccing this a lot and getting a heck of a lot of bonus damage out of the weapon. We also have the Orb of Fire, where when we land a critical hit, we get a charge of Ancient Chaos, but we can only get this once per combat. That's going to boost our saves by 1 and our AC by 1. Pretty nice to have for our character, just to boost the saves. Our AC is absolute trash, so that part doesn't really matter, but, you know, still very nice to have. Netherese Thunderite Torque is going to give us bonus damage on constructs and advantage on dex saves and strength saves. So that's really nice to have. We have the Ring of Regen on this character. This item is straight up kind of busted. Wondrous Malicious Gloves is a rare gauntlet that actually scales with levels, and it gives you a consecutive bonus of +1 to your melee weapon attack rolls based upon every 3 levels your character is. So this is giving us a +5 to hit, which completely counteracts our Great Weapon Master feat. So we can just have this up at all times, and we're going to be hitting with a +16, which goes down to a +11 if we're using the Great Weapon Master. And that's going to mean with advantage, you know, if we're attacking with advantage, we're pretty much hitting every single time. That's fucking awesome. This Master Cloak of the Panda, it makes us invulnerable as long as you lie prone. I honestly just have it on here just in case I get knocked prone for whatever reason. This could maybe have some niche uses on characters who just get targeted by things that knock them prone. In the event that you do fall prone, which sucks because it skips your turn if it's on your turn, or if you're not on your turn, enemies have advantage on attacks against you. This could potentially be a decent defensive item, just a very niche one. We do have Sarvok's Horned Helmet, which is goated. You know, it's a great item. And the last but not least, we have Minthara. Unfortunately, she kind of gets the scraps of all the loot here, so she doesn't really have anything special. Yeah, I don't think there's anything too interesting. Her weapon, Death Dancing Thousand Soul Blade, this is pretty cool. It has Strike Series, so every single time we get a successful attack, we get a +1 damage bonus. So if we can attack 9 times consecutively, we're going to have a +9 bonus on hit, which is fucking massive. It's actually very massive, almost as big as Great Weapon Master. So that could be really strong. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We have an Adamantine Shield. That's the gear for our characters that we got so far. I think they're decently strong, and I'm going to showcase some later game fights for you guys so you can get a good feel of both Trials of Tav and also the Ancients Mega Collection. Resistance to non-magical physical damage and fire damage. That doesn't really matter here, though. So even though we're not going to hit a group of enemies, we want to smack this dude just to apply bleeding. Oh, or we could just crit right off the back. Oh, he's immune to bleeding because he's undead. Damn, that's unfortunate. Let's see. Damn, that's unfortunate. Okay, we can't make him bleed, so we're just going to wail on him. Pretty good damage there. We could shove him off. Shove him off to the rest of the party. I think that's a good play. Let's see how much damage he takes. 69 damage. Whew. Hefty amount of damage. Wow. That's crazy he took that much damage. Let's see what he does. Going for the water elemental. Taking an AOP. Sweet. And that was it. Oh, this will be easy. Light work, I think. Boom. Boom. We're putting down the hurt onto this fool. These two enemies, not really a big deal. Goblin Booyag might do some dirty shenanigans because she is a spellcaster. But I'm not super worried about it.
Let me strike.
Not sure if I want to go Booyah. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, this should be easy. We're just going to go in, Sobrand ourselves, and then make an attack onto him. Ah, man, Minthara gets a lot in that once. Okay, now we have our strike series started. Better to miss the first attack than the second. We got more enemies. We got a scout. We got a Justiciar Avenger. That one I gotta be careful of because Radiant Retort could instant kill me. It had instant killed me before. It is such a nuisance.
Soldier.
We're gonna have to dash to get some progress over here on this fight. Ray of Sickness. I'll tank it. Ooh. Nice try. Oh my gosh, he's dead. He's dead. Yeah, this guy's so cooked. 6 HP left. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Imperceptor of Bane. I've never seen this enemy before. Oh, I think she's like in the shop. In the fireworks shop. Give this guy some company. And then this one we're gonna chill.
Your command. A wise move.
Alright. We got a +3 to our damage so far, I think. No, +2. Wow, this only lasts for 2 turns? That's kind of shit. Ooh, I was not expecting a strength drain. Alright, so we do have bonus damage, 20% bonus damage from our Netherese Thunderrite against constructs. For whatever reason, this dude's AC is 23, so we are not going to use Great Weapon Master. And he's also a construct, so he doesn't bleed, so... Nice! Still a pretty solid hit there. Another solid hit there. And yeah, we'll wait for those enemies to get up to us. May as well second win. It seems we have an enemy to deal with that's far away. Far enough away we might have to jump to get to them. I still can't reach?
Another
Nah.
step forward.
Being trolled. There we go. Could chuck a grenade if we wanted to. No, I think I'm good. I think we just chill here. Ooh, an ice storm. I will counterspell that. What? Did they cast that at higher than a 4th level? No counterspell. Did I not counterspell at 4th level? I'm just gonna assume they cast that at like 5th level or something, and that I somehow failed the ability check to counterspell. Because that's a little bit of a doozy. Nice, good damage. We will burn a second spell slot, take 1 damage. Then I think we start wailing on this lady. I'll take the AOP. That hurt. That hurt a lot more than I thought it would. Sweet. Of course I miss. And I miss with a nat 1 too, which is crazy. Whoa, what is this guy doing? He's doing a ton of shadow attacks. Oh, damn, that was a fat crit. Oh my god. Oh, it was possessed by a shadow. That kind of makes sense now. Lived with 1 health. Too bad I got Great Weapon Master. He is dead.
Jimmy on the go.
That was really cool.
Give in.
Big fan of that. Murdered.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
He might cast another big spell. I'm gonna counterspell at 3rd level. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what level she cast it at, but screw that. Sweet.
I thirst for combat. You will break.
Should we? No, we're not gonna drop a spray. Okay, this time I think I can show. Oh, I already got my crit. I already got my crit, so we got the bonus damage there. They're bleeding. They are also maimed. And we can use our Executioner once per long rest. When you kill a creature, your next attack roll will be a critical hit. Huh. Why do I have Executioner? Well, we're going to use that. I don't know what we got Executioner from.
Reporting.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Time to take a look.
Alright, let's look at our spoils of war. We got a Scroll of Evite, kind of a waste of a very rare drop, but that's okay. A Noxious Spore Grenade, Firestoker, Gandriel's Aspiration. Honestly, just a bunch of mid drop. Loves of Automaton's actually not bad at all. That's free advantage. I will gladly take that. Alright. Well, that was one fight. What do we got? Flaming Fist Wizard and Animated Armor. Oh, this is a super chill first wave. That second wave is probably gonna be crazy. Where's the Flaming Fist Wizard? He's over there. He's pretty
I
far.
wonder if this is worth the cost.
We're definitely gonna smack the shit out of the animated armor with our character, with Karlak, because she has the necklace. Oh yeah, this guy's dead. Ah, he just barely lived.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Kind of a nuisance. And we make it there. Nope. We sure can't. But our water elemental can.
I'm heating up.
It actually missed an attack. That was unfortunate.
No choice but to keep going. Can't slow down.
We don't have any. We don't have any particularly good ranged options here. Good cast Toad person. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, he counterspelled me. That's fair. Should have seen that coming. Now he can't counterspell my counterspell. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna counterspell that. No thanks. Gotta love Blade Singer. Just to have counterspell was so nice. Can we get to this guy? Ooh, not quite. Not quite. If I jumped, I probably could have got to him. That's alright. We do have ranged attacks.
I will not fail.
Now we got more enemies. Okay, a Zealot. Zealot of the Absolute. That's a paladin. He could be pretty scary. We have to fight Counselor Floric.
Another fight. Let's go.
Let's see if we can just kill this guy here. Oh my god, that damage was crazy.
Alright, Karlak. It's go time.
Okay, we're just gonna have to bully poor
Aye, aye.
Floric. Make her bleed. Perfect. Now she can't move. And we automatically crit. Oh my goodness. And because we crit, guess what? Great Weapon Master. He is dead. That is a perfect synergy, I gotta be honest with you guys. So that was pretty much a build-defining item, this battle axe. It goes perfectly well with the Tigerheart Barbarian, giving us automatic crit procs, which then trigger our Great Weapon Master for just tons of damage.
Yes.
On top of us maiming them, so even if they live, they don't get to move. Ooh, this Zealot's real high up. Hopefully they don't have Misty Step. If they do, then we're just going to have to tank it. I don't think I can do anything to them from up there. That's... Yeah, they have height advantage on us, which is quite problematic. I could Dimension Door, but that's kind of a waste. They're going to come to us, that's going to be a waste, so... I think we just Blade Ward and get ready for them to come to us. Nice. Solid hit. Take care of the deep broth, I guess. Got another raid. Ooh, a Githyanki Raider. That's a little bit annoying. I'm gonna kill them first.
I've got it.
Can I throw them? Nah, too heavy to throw. Well, unfortunate. Since they're too heavy to throw, we will execute them. Gosh, it's so powerful. I love it. Oh, that's a crazy crit. We're just gonna chill. We could elemental warp up, but I want this guy to come
My
down.
victims await.
Damn. Go ahead and cast that. A little bit of damage, not a big deal. Let's see what the Zealot does. Abjure enemy, okay. Which we passed a save on. And he's just chilling up there, huh? For whatever reason, this guy doesn't want to come to us, so we will indeed come to him. Too heavy to throw. Darn. Oh, we can hit both of them. And now that he's bleeding, we crit. And beautiful damage. He's almost dead.
Survival is all that matters.
Good Misty Step up there. Yeah, let's just end this fight. Goodbye. Goodbye. And that's a wrap. Very easy fight. Maybe too easy. We've got a ton of drops, which I'm just going to make Karlach pick up everything. And yeah, let's head back to find out what we got. I see a bunch of items I don't recognize, so the Blue Ring of Underdark, +1 intelligence for -1 strength. That's pretty good. Well, that would be good to have early. Vibra Gloves, we already have that. Dried Mucus Ring. Acid Spattering. All non-allied creatures take 1d4 acid damage each turn. Ooh, that's pretty good. Chain of Liberation. Kind of cool. Maul +1, Elven Shortbow, Terrifying Flail. The Thunderstrike Great Club. While standing on an electrified surface, this weapon does 1d20 lightning damage, and it does +1d4 lightning damage. That is awesome. Oh, I love this weapon. If we had the those boots, the lightning charge boots, that would be fucking sick with this. +2 longsword, katana, Shadow Lord's Fang. When attacking the foe with this pike. Pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. I kind of wish I got more legendaries. I would love to show you guys more legendaries, but I think we're going to cut the footage there. I'll definitely record more of this Trials of Tav run because it's been a lot of fun. But yeah, that's kind of what you can expect from the Ancients Mega Collection. I think overall it's fairly balanced. A lot of the items that they give you, they're good, but they do have drawbacks. Like, for example, this gives +1 intelligence, but it -1 to strength. You know, some of the items I have, they might give a bonus, but then they might have some sort of downside if they're really strong. Obviously, this item's just kind of busted because it's legendary. The Wondrous Malicious Gloves, having a +5 to melee weapon attacks, really strong, but it, you know, in Act 3, by the time you're level 10, a +5 on your attack rolls from your gloves is still not as insane as, you know, all the other things you can get. I mean, it's good. It's up there. It's up there. I would say it's competitive. A lot of the gear that you can get from this, pretty competitive. Some maybe potentially busted, but overall, well balanced, interesting, definitely gets you to think about your builds in meaningful ways that you might not have thought of before. And so yeah, hope you guys like that. Check it out. You can get it right off of the BG3 client. And yeah, that's going to wrap it up for this video. So I'll see you all in the next one. Hopefully we got some builds coming. And yeah, have a wonderful day.